Hi YouTube. I'm coming on today to make this video. I'm completely gonna be naked in this video, not naked like clothes wise, but naked just emotionally. And the reason why I'm deciding to make this video is because I wanted to help me grow through what I'm going through at this particular moment. And if there's anyone out there that is going through the same thing, then maybe you can grow along with me. Otherwise, if you're watching this video, then just know that I'm going through a period of shift and transformation, and this is a growing thing. If you watch any back of my videos, a while ago I had introduced or said that I had met someone and that I was really liking them. Well, that all came to a screeching halt this past week, and needless to say, I am devastated. And I think it's been quite some time since I have been this devastated by a situation or a relationship. Um, the reason why I believe that um, I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling is not because I let my guard down, and not because I chose to take the risk in this relationship, because you have to take the risk. But I think the reason why is because some things that you notice or that you see, um, I'm a collector of things. Like, I see a lot of things, and I may not comment or may not say something, and they just kind of compound it. But needless to say, the reason why this devastation is so intense this time is because the rug was completely swept from under my feet. I think the way that the situation ended was done completely wrong, incorrectly. And while it may have hurt either way to end the situation or end the relationship, I think that when you maintain your integrity, and when you consider the other person's feelings in the situation, at least consider their feelings. When you know they're being, even though you know they're going to be hurt, when you consider their feelings and maintain your integrity, you you grow as a person also, having to do the deed. So with that being said, it's never fun to have the rug just swept from under your feet, and I'm sure there's a lot of us that can relate to that, and it hurts like hell. It does. It literally does. So I turned to the Faith in the Valley book today, just a minute ago, and I found one for pain, and it's titled "What the Hell Is This?" And if you don't know, Faith in the Valley is the book by Iyanla Vanzant, and it just says that the physical, mental, or emotional shift that we call pain is actually a marvelous teaching tool. When you hurt, you become acutely aware that something you are doing or have done is not good for you. When you're in pain or weakened state, you want to reach out. However, life is telling you to reach within. And that I can really identify with, because today I heard a song. Um, it's called "A Secret Place" by Karen Clark Sheard. And every time I hear this song, I go right there. I can get right in that moment, right in that space, even though, I profess not to be a Christian. Music is my form of worship for the Creator. And whenever I hear this song, I can go right to that place. And I can get there. I can connect spiritually with my Creator, with my angels, with myself on the inside, and pull out what I need to have. And I thought about that song today, and I played it here on YouTube, and I went right there, and I pulled out the strength that was inside of me. I called on the strength from my angels. I called on the strength from my creators, because this pain that's overshadowing, the the strength and courage that I have, it's kind of like, kind of covering it up. And I wanted to pull that strength up out through that pain, and have that strength on the outside, because that's what I need to get through. So I can relate to Iyanla when she says that, you want to reach within. You want to, you're in a weakened state to reach inside of you. Um, what else stood out to me was that no matter what kind of pain we experience in life, see it as a shift towards something better. That I see, because not only did that happen to me, there's a few other things that are happening to me right at this moment, or right at the end of this year, within the last 2 months, November and December, that has me thrown, like confused, like what in the world is going on? People, friends are going away. I'm not talking to them. They're not talking to me. I had to send my son to live with his father, which, was another devastating blow to me as a mom, as a single mom all these years. Even though I know that I made the right decision, it's all of that pain right now is just all rolled up into one. And today is, what is today? I don't even know. I've been on vacation. The December 22nd. And thank God I'm on vacation, because, I have the time to deal with this before I get back to work. December 22nd is today. And so we have literally about 8 days left before the new year rings in. And I'm really big on ringing in the new year with new beginning, new mercy, new grace. And so I know that all of this that's taking place is just moving something out of the way for something better to transpire for me in 2012. That relationship ended. I'm not sad about that part, because it ran its course. I took the risk. It ran its course. It was a zero-sum game from the beginning. There was nothing to gain, nothing to lose, because I took the risk. I did learn from that relationship. I learned a whole lot about myself. And it prepared me for going to the next place. It also says that, remember, you are equipped to handle it. Resist the urge to get temporary relief. This just hit me like a ton of bricks. Because I remember Tina was telling me, don't go for the rebound. Don't go for the rebound. And I'm like, what the hell is the rebound? I didn't tell her that, but I was thinking, like, what the hell is the rebound? Amidst all my tears. And I know what the rebound is. It's getting that relief for that temporary. It's getting temporary relief for that pain. It's finding someone to latch on to and say, hey, you give me comfort. Let me latch on to you. And I have a friend, where he's a really good friend. And I think that I was on the verge of doing that, of latching on to him for that temporary relief. And he sucked back. He pulled back. And, at this moment, I'm thanking God for everything. I'm thanking God for everything, for showing me all of these lessons, because I don't want the temporary relief. I want to go through this pain because it's going to grow me. It's going to show me my growth. And it just says, as you learn and grow, you will realize the greater the pain, the greater the growth. The greater the growth, the less likelihood that you will do anything to knowingly hurt yourself ever again. That last line, the greater the growth, the less the likelihood that you will do anything to knowingly hurt yourself again. At the end of the day, I hurt myself. Because somewhere along the line, somewhere along all of these lines, all of these relationships that are failing me, somewhere along these lines, I did something to hurt myself. Either whether I did not stay true to myself, I didn't remain in my own personal space, or I allowed someone to do something to me that I knew was not true to me. Now don't get me wrong. Homeboy was wrong. Homeboy was completely wrong in the way that he handled the situation. Sorry. He was completely wrong. But I know that had I listened to my intuition earlier, I wouldn't be here because I had the intuition to fall back. I had the intuition to pull away because I knew something was not right, but I kept going. And so many times, ladies, we do that. We just keep right on trudging along because we want the love, we want the man, we want the relationship, we want the marriage, we want the finances, we want the gifts, we want the family, we want the babies, we want the kids, we want the dog, we want the picket fence, we want the house, we want the car, we want the job. We just keep right on going like a bulldozer. We just keep right on going. And we don't listen to that intuition. We don't listen to that voice. We don't listen to God inside of us telling us, stop, pull away, pull back. Because if they are true to you, if all of this stuff is true to you, it's going to come anyway. You're going to get it anyway. I'm going to give it to you anyway. That's what we're missing. And that's what I missed. And that is where I hurt myself. Wow, that just came out of me. I'm going to have to watch this back. It's epic. This is epic. It's epic. We're all here to learn. You know, I'm here to learn. You're here to learn. We're all here to learn. And life is a wonderful, awesome teacher. Um, when you do learn and you do have pain and you transform that pain into strength, into courage, into a lesson, it becomes wisdom, and you learn the wisdom. You you take that wisdom in, and you're able to impart that wisdom, um, you know, fearlessly, unwillingly. You can impart that wisdom to someone else and let them know, like, hey, I've been there. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. And that's what I'm thanking Iyanla for right now. Is this book. Even though I don't read it like regularly, I just went there today, and that's what I'm thanking, Karen Clark Sheard in that song, A Secret Place, because I could get right to that space. I can go right there, and I can ask God to hide me in the tabernacle, from the rain and the storm, because it's raining outside right now. You know, it's raining outside for me right now. But right now I'm in my secret place. I'm in my secret place. And while I did get wet, I did get wet, and I'm soaking wet. I can get in my place. I can dry off. I can come back to myself, and I can move forward. I can get past and grow from all of this. And hopefully somebody can take the same thing away from what I just said. I don't know. But hopefully you can. I thank God for the people that have been placed in my life. And you know what? It's only like right that some folks come and some folks go. And hopefully the folks that stay are the folks that are genuine and true, and the folks that you really need to get something from. I don't believe anything is coincidence in this life. I don't believe so. I believe everything has a purpose. Everything has a purpose. I'll say it again. Everything has a purpose. So with that being said, I'm not going to stay in this space. I can tell you that. Yes, on December 22nd, December 21st, December 20, December 19, December 18, I was very sad. However, I'm not going to stay in this space. I can't. I'm in one of those slumps where I can't eat, I can't sleep, and I'm telling my body, I'm telling myself, like, you got to, you got to eat, you got to sleep, and my body's like, we ain't having that. And what's so weird is that last week, before I met him, for the first time, I was so anxious to meet him that I couldn't eat and that I couldn't sleep. And so now a week later, it's all said and done. Everything is gone, and we're on to the, seemingly on to the next. And I still can't eat and can't sleep. And you know what? It's my problem, and I'll fix it. It'll come back. So I'm gonna go and get some chamomile tea. I'm gonna go and get some food and make myself eat. And even if my body's like, I don't want it, But I'm not going to stay in this space. I'm not. And to him, to him, I'm going to say this. You made a bad decision. Not in not choosing me. You made a bad decision in not properly closing our situation. However, the love that I have, the love that God has given me, I completely forgive you because you're human and we're all allowed to make mistakes. And hopefully you can grow from the mistake that you've made. Hopefully you can learn from this situation because karma is real. Karma, universal law of reciprocity, that's real, you know. I also have reaped what I have sown. I'm not, I'm not blind to that. But I will say that, I do, and I've told him this. I wish him the best in this life and the next, or whatever have you. And it's unfortunate that I didn't get what I deserved. It's unfortunate. But I do know that I deserve the best. I deserve the absolute best that this life has to offer. And that I am a queen. And you treat queens like royalty. I am a lioness. Lions rule the jungle. And there's no no animal coming up, against her. Um, she's ruling. She's ruling, and she's strong, and she leads for her family. Even the male lion, she's strong for them, and I am that. I am a lioness. So, with that being said, YouTube, I will part this day. And like I said, to whoever watches this video, I hope that you gain something from it. If Iyanla, if you happen to watch this video, I love you and I appreciate you, and I'm still on course one day to meet you, because I feel that in my spirit that there will be a meeting between us. And with that, see you later.